don't forget, this Saturday night, Comtra Theater, 7:30. We'll be there. I'll be headlining. Joey Welsh will be there with me and Marcus Cox. Get your tickets online. We posted it all over the place. If you want to, check on Instagram. We put it in our bio. It's on Twitter. It's on Facebook. You can also buy tickets through ComtraTheater.com. But
if you need a ride, hit up Z-Bird. He'll ride you out there.
Why don't you never tell anybody I'm hosting it?
And Anthony Shoy's hosting. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to. I forgot.
Oh, he's been talking all these old big dick headliners.
Big dick headliner.
Big dick headliner.
He gives a shit about
he ain't trying to mention anybody else.
I'm a real piece of shit.
He's the funny man. You gotta just warm up the crowd.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Greenfield's Finest Podcast. I'm your host, Michael Z-Bird Zidell. With me, as always, the boys are in the building. To the left of me, my main man, Anthony, 9.5 toe uncircumcised Dick Shuley.
What's up?
And then to the left of him, my main man, Johnny, he be busting cheeks Rosado.
What's up?
And then to the right of me, my main man, my co-host, Jack Nicholson Welsh.
What's up? What's up?
Before we get into the show, major announcement. Big comedy show this Saturday at Comtra Theater. You can get your tickets online. It's all over Facebook. It's all over the Twitter. We got it linked up on our Instagram. So get your tickets now.
How much are tickets?
Tickets are $20 a piece.
That's cheap.
It's cheap.
It's BYOB too, right?
No, they actually have a vendor there, but it's like a flexible policy. So like if they don't have, we'll find out on Thursday. But, like, if they don't have a vendor, you can bring your own beer.
Nice. Get all fucked up.
Get all fucked up. Come on. Be me, my main man, Joey Welsh, and Marcus Cox.
Who's headlining that?
Yeah, I'll say who. Yeah, but you're the headliner.
That's right.
Headlining Z-Bird.
That's right, baby.
I'm man.
So make sure you get your tickets. It really helps support the podcast, especially me. So get your fucking tickets and be there. It's going to be a great night, and don't miss it. That's all.
Oh, Joe Welsh. I put that on Headlining Z-Bird on Twitter today. Joe fired back.
I seen what he said. I mean, it is what it is.
Comedy Wars, babe.
Comedy Wars. It's good. It's good.
It is. It
A
is.
little rivalry
Competition never hurt anybody.
It never
it.
did.
Builds character.
Yeah,
No.
what is it? Like
We're grinding. We're both going to be grinding at.
I'm about to fuck up a saying so bad. Rising water sink ships or build ships or high tides fucking, I don't know.
Pressure creates diamonds.
Yeah, who knows?
Yeah. Okay, sailor.
Yeah. What's
Steel
going on?
sharpens steel. Nothing. I don't know, Jack.
No, what'd you guys get into this weekend?
It was my 10-year anniversary.
Oh, happy anniversary.
Was it?
Yeah.
Where'd you go?
Jesus Christ, are we old?
Yeah.
Holy fuck.
What'd you do?
I went to Bedford Springs.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
Did you get a
was
nice
it?
little rub down?
No, I didn't. No.
I just went up there and slept.
Yeah, basically. We kind of like wandered around, ate.
I feel like that's what people do. They go to the places with like all these attentions and like, we'll just grab dinner and lay it down.
There's room service.
Dude, I thought you hit. I'm like, you going to the spa, right?
Right.
I'm not really a big massage guy. I'm like, you going to the spa? She's like,
I love a nice massage, but it got to come, it got to finish.
yeah. No, I don't know.
Everything else is a waste of time.
If that was a part of it, but
Probably not up in Bedford Springs.
right.
It's
yeah.
going to cost you a pretty penny.
Yeah,
if they-
Carson Street, they'll finish you up.
Yeah. Finish it down.
They'll finish you up.
You lucky dragon.
Yeah, pretty much every 3 blocks you can find a place that'll finish you up down there.
More massage parlors per capita than any street in the fucking world.
Man.
So yeah, dude. So it was pretty legit up here.
Yeah, it was legit. It had a golf. Like, dude, of course, you always see shit. Like, I mean, she doesn't golf. There's a golf course, like right there. You just walk out of the building, and there's like a golf course, like
Look
on
nice?
site. Looked nice enough.
Yeah.
Nice, beautiful bar, and like good bar food, and like a nice restaurant. Like everything. Like Nemacolin is huge. Like this isn't huge. Like you can get to any part of it within like 3 minutes.
Yeah, Nemacolin, you just got to, I mean, that's it. You stay like pretty much like in like is there like cabins? You stay.
There's different places in
Yeah.
Nemacolin. Nemacolin,
I
so
don't know
you
if
could be
I've
in like
ever-
the
I don't think I've ever
chateau.
been up there, to be honest
Like
with
the
you.
chateau is like the nicer part.
Okay.
But Bedford Springs, like, dude, we have like a little porch where you have like a little rocking chair and like nice views and.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
Did you do the whole weekend? One night?
No, yeah, Friday through Sunday. Friday night through Sunday.
Did you, get all, did you get all tuned up?
I got a little, like I said, a little tuned up, drank a little champagne in a room.
Whoa.
Slept in.
Fancy.
Yeah.
What's sleeping?
10.
Oh, that's actually
That is
that's sleeping in.
sleeping
Yeah.
in.
Dude, I woke up at like 6 a.m. like, It's like, it was a good room because you could get real dark.
Yeah,
That's what you need.
That's what you need. Yeah,
Dark.
when you're old, if you don't have a dark room, you're not sleeping.
I
in.
won't sleep.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
like
but-
last night
but-
or this morning, all that fucking lightning, dude. I was up. It was like 4 in
Yeah.
the morning. I was wide awake.
But yeah, if you get a dark room, you could do some snoozing
Yeah, I remember as kids, Stutz used to put pillows
in
in the
Donardo's basement,
and it was
a
black.
time
You
machine.
could sleep for 20.
It was cold down there.
Yeah,
There'd be-
that was the best
There'd be
place to
14
sleep.
people sleeping down there, but like dudes would be fucking sound asleep. You just had to get a couple pillows, put them on the ground.
Yeah.
It was the move.
Oh man, Shorty, what'd you get into this weekend?
I didn't do much. Just hung out. Worked Saturday, hung out Sunday. Me and my dad, everybody was out doing shit. So me and my old man had a nice little party, just me and him. Cooked some
Two-man
lamb-
party.
Yeah, cooked some lamb chops, drank some beers.
You're a big lamb chop guy.
Love lamb chops, dude.
Is that because your dad loves them, or do you like them too?
Yeah, everything he loves, I love.
Was there whiskey
You
involved?
two are kind of similar.
No, actually, we went down Bourbon Street Sunday, which
You got
wasn't so fun Monday, but
Yeah, Sunday.
fun enough,
Yeah, fuck it.
Yeah,
YOLO.
YOLO.
Yeah, I mean, they left us alone to our own devices. What do you expect?
What were they up to?
My sister-in-law had a wedding shower, so everybody was there.
Girls got to do the dumbest shit
And
all
then-
the time.
and then, like-
All summer.
all
summer.
whole summers are just fucked with stupid
Baby
shit.
shower, wedding shower, this, you know what I mean?
Yeah, and it was nice though because my kids, like a lot of those things you don't have like kids go to, but my
Yeah.
kids were there because it's their aunt. So
Yeah,
it was
close
nice.
enough.
I'm
So
like,
yeah, ship them all out.
yeah. I was like, I'll take an Uber to my dad's house.
Get all fucked up.
yeah, and just call it.
Or just drive.
Well, no, Rosa had to drive because she had to take all the fucking,
all the
shit,
the
cookies,
300,
like
yeah.
a million fucking cookies and shit.
You could get that Pontiac across the bridge.
It'll get there. It might not stop once you get there.
Yeah, dude. This weekend, I'm actually a listener on the podcast. I've been doing business with him thanks to A&Z Supercards, and I've been selling baseballs and cards for him. So that's been eating up a lot of my time. Cha-ching. We've been making money for him. I'm going to leave his name silent. He don't want me to say who he is, but met a guy, listens to the podcast. Him and his wife are huge fans. Had a huge sports collection, and trust A&Z to get rid of the material. So that's what I'm doing.
That's what you do.
Yeah, all weekend. My girlfriend's thrilled with it. There's shit all over the house. So I went to Costco Sunday, bought a rack, and they quieted her down a little bit because I was able to put the cards. But I went to Costco Friday and found these sweet ass kicks for 30 beans.
There you go. Get them up there.
Yeah.
Yeah, you sent me a pic like you want a pair.
Those look like Yeezy Boost.
I mean, dude, they pretty much are. I mean, without the Yeezy.
What are those? They got 4 lines. They got 3.
No, those are $3. Those are Hey Swiss. I was like, I sent a picture to Jack, like, dog, like, I can get you a pair right now. He's like, I'm good. I'm like, dude, these ain't bad.
No, they're not
Dude,
bad.
he'll get
For
you an air
$30.
fryer,
Yeah.
some sneaks, whatever
Yeah.
you want.
And what else you have?
Then
cards.
they had $5 these pants right here, joggers, which I already spilled shit all over them. But I bought 6 pairs, so it don't matter. I was like, I'm gonna fucking destroy 3 pair instantly, and I'll have 3 like for better
reserve, yeah.
But they're like, dude, they're sweet joggers. They're Hurley Surf Company. That's what the kids are wearing. So I'm like, man, I got joggers and tennis shoes. 60 bucks.
Whole new wardrobe.
Yeah, T-shirts. You know what I mean? Loaded up on those. My girlfriend thinks the theory is that I don't want to do laundry and I just keep buying cheap clothes. And she's pretty much on to something.
Yeah, but I had we were at my mom's. My mom and Leanie are getting pretty tight.
Oh yeah.
And so like I get most of my shit shipped to my parents still. And I was like, I don't know what the fuck's in this shit half the time. And I forget I ordered it. 'Cause I do it on the weed. But I was like, oh shit, like socks, I needed these. And like Lainey was like, no, you don't. And then she was like, you just don't want to wash them. I'm like, dude, leave me alone. Let me put fucking socks. Like,
They're ganging up on you.
Yeah, like what do you care?
Oh,
And your mom
too
said
tight.
that.
And my mom was like, oh, that doesn't mean wash your socks. And I'm like,
like, I can't have the two of you
dude.
commiserate.
Yeah, no, they text message each other. It's something.
Oh, it's
Like
like
giggling. Like, what are you
Yeah.
giggling about?
Yeah, what's going on? There's a fucking inside joke
Yeah.
going on over
And
there.
you're on the outside.
I'll fucking go crazy.
yeah. My mom, dude, that's what Addie was like, but texting my mom for a little bit till it starts to be like 3 a.m. You get a text from her. I'm like, no, it's not so funny, is it?
Yeah, it's not a good time, is it? She's asking you for $20.
Yeah, she. I'll tell you, your brother did a comedy show, and she needed the flyer. So she thought one night it was a good idea to text Joey, who has a kid, actually not a kid, a baby at the time, at 3 a.m. and say, I really need this flyer. I'm like, Mom, like Joey called me, like, dude, your mom's like nuts. I'm like, I knew that, Joe. I mean, I'm just saying, like, I didn't think she'd go this far. I'm like, to be honest with you, she was probably trying to catch some dick. You know what I mean? Because if you hit her back with the flyer's not ready, she might hit you back with the I am.
Yeah, there's a flyer in my pants.
You want to be the headliner?
Yeah.
Stop on over, sir.
Yeah, you know what I mean? There's a flyer in my crotch. Don't you get it out, Joe? Oh, my poor mom. Oh, man. So what'd you get into, Jack, this weekend?
Saturday golf, Pittsburgh National.
How was that?
It was all right. I developed this slice, which I like. It's bad, so I got to address that. But Pittsburgh National was okay. It's $50. It shouldn't be $50.
It sounds nicer.
Yeah, they got that like time clock out there that have like really nice courses have. You know what I'm talking about? That green clock with the fucking
thing. Pittsburgh National. It's gonna be great.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
So like I went out, like dudes were. Eddie didn't have a car. I had to go pick him up. I've been out to fucking Eddie's house fucking like he doesn't have a car like 4 times in the past 3 days. It's been a nightmare. But so we were like running late, and I was running behind, and like I didn't know what. Sometimes some of these courses, people are such fucking assholes, but they were super laid back. So it was cool. The back nine's way nicer than front. It shouldn't be 50 beans, and it's a pain in the ass to get to.
Yeah,
it's like in the middle of
Deer
nowhere.
Lakes.
Yeah, it's Hampton or some shit, I guess.
Yeah,
Hampton, Deer Lakes, fucking, and then Old Nevillewood today.
Tell us about that. I mean, we don't get the, that's pretty awesome.
Nevillewood was fucking sweet. It was $175, but I think it was worth it.
Did you get a hot dog with that?
No, nothing at the turn. Had some lightning issues.
Yeah.
They were blowing the horn a little bit. I was thinking I was going to be late for the pod, but I wasn't. Shot a 108.
That's good.
It's good. It was, I don't know. I've left some shots out there, you know what I mean? It was that 3-wood when it's not working for me, you know what I mean? Like,
one little tweak can just throw everything
That's
off.
your
really
club,
can.
too. That's your club.
But it was a good time. It was fucking real nice.
Did you do damage in the clubhouse? Like, did you buy a lot of swap?
I was going to, and then like nobody else was,
Oh,
so like I was like, I didn't want to. Well, I didn't want to be like a super fan grabbing like, oh, let me get one of these T-shirts, something like, you know what I mean, like fucking what's Clark Griswold's fucking brother,
Uncle Eddie.
Uncle Eddie, yeah, fucking. So and like Conklin was like, I get 20% off, and I'm like, 20%, but
Fucking right.
I would have grabbed the hat.
yeah, I usually don't put shit on Instagram. I had I had to like put it up there.
Yeah, compared to what some people put up, you know what I mean?
Yeah, you know, what I mean, it was, dude. I mean, coming in on 18 is fucking unbelievable.
Yeah.
I hit one there was a par 3. I hit it like 5 feet. It was a fucking impossible pin location. I fucking stuck it. It was by far the best shot of the day. But you know, I mean, we had our moments. It's a tough fucking course. It's really tough. The greens are like, you fucking hit the ball and they just it just goes. Even with it raining, it was you know, I mean, they're fast greens. Place is unbelievable.
Do you think
makes you want to be rich.
You'll be going back there this year? Do you think you'll get it invited back?
Yeah. So like, Colin could buy like these guest passes.
Okay.
And like we could. So he's just said he's gonna buy a bunch, and then we're just
nice.
He don't have a lot. He's the member up there, but he don't got a lot of friends up there either. So he wants like dudes to fucking play too. And like, $140, fuck it. What else? You know, what else do I spend my money on?
Right.
Nothing else in the world makes me
Socks.
happy at this point.
Yeah, right. You invite me, Conklin, I'll go.
That's what I said. I was like, dude, buy the fucking passes. I was like, well, I'll fucking come whenever the fuck you want.
Yeah.
I don't fucking care. Fuck it.
Speaking of
We had a better weekend than Conor McGregor.
Yeah. Oh, dude. I mean, talk about coming out, getting all the hype, getting dude booed, talking shit, insinuating that's allegedly his wife's in your DMs.
Yeah, was that DM? Was that fake? Like,
I didn't see the DM. They're saying that, yeah, there is a DM, but there was no time frame on it, so it could have been from before that she was with that guy,
right?
Poirier, or whatever his name is.
Poirier,
yeah. So like, you got that going for you. The dude comes in the stadium, they're fucking booing him. You know, he's like they're
Conor hyped that up to be like a. Conor tricked me. I bet on Conor like a fucking idiot. And then soon as I seen like Dustin come out, I'm like, oh, this was a fucking dumb bet. And
Dude, he gets in the last 5 years, he's won one fight.
Yeah.
I didn't know that. Like, I just found that out today. I'm like, wow, I thought he was like the man, which he is in a right, but like
It's hard to keep that up after
Right.
Father Time wins, dude. I mean,
yeah, that was nasty, man.
yeah, that was.
He just
That was
stepped
pretty-
back.
pretty
I mean, that pay-per-view was a good-ass pay-per-view. Did you guys watch it?
no.
I watched
It was
the
good.
fight.
There was a lot of good fights on it. It was entertaining. Connor's that fight, I mean, just was what it was. He just broke his leg. It was so weird. I thought Dustin was about to kill him because he just
Yeah.
like it looked like he hit him at first, and then they slowed it down. I was like, oh my god.
Yeah.
I can't, yeah, like when that kid from Louisville broke
Yeah,
his leg
that's
like
what I was
that,
thinking
shit
of,
like
yeah.
that. Like, I don't like shit like that. And then Rogan gets on the ground. You got to give it to old Joey,
he's the
Joey Rogan, dude.
Yeah, he's
fucking-
the best,
He
dude.
sits on the ground, and Connor looked like an idiot. Connor had a chance to be humble. Like, hey, this is bullshit. Like, give me another fight. He started talking about his wife and shit again. Like,
Yeah.
dude, you're laying on the ground. You're in a cast. Like, shut the fuck up.
He
like,
lost a
and-
lot of people on that comment.
Big time.
The after fight. Like, there was still, like, a lot of people, all right, Connor's going to come back. Like you said, Jack, he could have said the right things. But, like, I did watch that part, like, over what he said, and it was, like, total bullshit. Like, dude, shut the fuck up.
Yeah, it just got old. It got old real quick. Like,
Right.
And it's not like he was winning or it was even like close. Like, Dustin was beating the fuck out of him.
Right.
So like, it's not like this the reason like he lost because he broke his leg. Like, you never know what could happen. But like to talk shit after you were just getting your fucking head pounded on and like your legs broke, like, dude, just chill the fuck out like a little bit.
Yeah, be humble. Like you
Be
said,
a
just
little
be
bit, and
humble.
then you have a better chance of that fight like happening again. But now, like Dustin doesn't know that dude shit, so he's gonna go whoever the fuck got the title. I don't even know,
Yeah.
but they're definitely gonna fight.
But I mean, another thing, like with someone like McGregor, his name, he's a money machine. He'll be back and he'll fight someone and he'll get big money.
Well, yeah, it's just gotta take some time so everybody forgets about it, and next thing you know, you're excited about a McGregor
Right.
fight again.
Because I forgot, they were like, yeah, he hasn't won one. And I'm like, dude, all I ever think is McGregor kicking ass. You know what I mean?
Right.
UFC 3, you know, I'm on there. I am McGregor.
But
Well,
what are you gonna do? It was entertaining.
well, I mean, you know, speaking of
Smoke
people,
some of that iconic tree. Watch that fucking out at Old Eddie Coin's house. It was a good time. This iconic tree is just unbelievable.
is it?
It is.
Did you
it take
smoke
to
some
the
today?
moon, or is it like a good?
No, this was high percent shit, and it wasn't really like it was good. It was a really good high. It wasn't like a crippling like, oh my
Right,
god,
right.
like I'm getting weird. Like,
Whoa,
fucking,
yeah.
let me crawl under this coffee table and fucking not talk to anybody.
Find you in Debo's
I mean,
picture.
sometimes you find some shit and you'll get into some shit like that, which doesn't really suck either. You know, it depends where you're at. But no, this was it was really good weed. They know what they're doing out there.
Dude, you know what? You know who else knows what they're doing? These Pittsburgh bringing scooters to town. That's so. Now tell me they don't listen to the podcast.
They
I
have
was just
to.
gonna
Yeah.
say that they had to hear it.
And
here.
now,
Old Uncle Jack endorsing scooters. Fucking what do we got? A month and a half later, boom, scooters.
I seen this morning on the news that they said that they were getting scooters to 100 low-income families. And now here's the thing with that. They showed this dude riding a scooter, and his exact words were, "It's faster than a bike," and he's just like cruising around wherever he was at. I think it was like wherever he was at. I couldn't even tell you.
Macedonia.
No, he wasn't like fucked up. And I'm like, I get that, like you're helping out low, but like, if you're gonna give him anything, give him a car or like, you know what I mean? Anything. What's a scooter? If it rains, that scooter's done. It's a
Yeah.
nice gesture, but in the grand scheme of life, like if a low income person,
The last thing they need is a fucking scooter.
I thought that's what the bus pass was for.
Yeah.
That'll get you around.
it does. I believe me.
I mean,
it
that'll
works.
get you where you need to go. Just
Yeah, a scooter ain't.
That's for like.
Let's go to Kogo's.
That's for beep hopping
For
around
whizzing
town.
around town,
Yeah, it's
yeah.
like going to
It's
the
a
strip
luxury.
club.
Yeah.
Stopping at Trader Joe's.
Fuck yeah.
Get some walnuts.
So like I didn't even see. I seen like a person on them like one day during the week, and then I didn't see a stand on Carson Street. Carson Street's been pandemonium lately, like literally fucking nuts. I seen like where there would be it looked like a scooter stand,
Yeah.
but there was no scooters actually there. So I don't know if they took them out for the weekend because they know like it's just
It'd be
fucking
deep.
it's
No,
nuts down there.
They're doing that movie.
Well, yeah,
So then when
yeah,
they
but it was up
scooting
for it was up for it was up further. They shut down the whole fucking street for that movie. That's a whole other fucking thing. That's the grinder. We'll get to that later. But I came back from Southside. Like they had 1 million cops down there on Saturday night, and they needed every one of them. I came back. I go to bed early as fuck, but like we watched that fight, so we stayed up pretty late. So I came back in the Southside around like 1:15, 1:30, and shit was cracking. There was people fucking everywhere, and it was
out
like,
in the streets.
Out in the streets, people like couldn't get in places, just on the streets, fucking just nuts. And then I'm like, I couldn't find a parking spot, which makes sense. It's 1:15 on a fucking Saturday night.
Right.
So I'm like driving and like down like these streets, and like there's just like different groups of dudes that just like breaking into. I know what breaking into cars looking
Right.
like. I broke into
We've done it.
I broke into a car too back in my day.
Yeah.
Fucking, and like I could just tell there's like one dude's like looking, there's a lookout, and they're like looking into shit. The other dude's like yanking the handles. I was like, dude, I'm not fucking parking my car. Did I park my car all the way up by Archie's and walk down? Because like, I had to like get away from like the pandemonium. I was like, all right, this place is getting a little.
You had to park up everybody on a scooter.
Yeah, so that's what made me when you like. So I was like looking around for. I'll scoot all the way down there.
Right.
But they didn't have them out because they think it's getting a little nutty.
Sunday mornings, like I go down there to go clean up 12.
Looks like a bomb went off.
And it literally looks like a fucking bomb. I'm not exaggerating.
It's nuts.
There's work. It depends what time you go down, but like if I go down at 6 before the workers get out to start cleaning up the area, it literally there's fucking just a debris bomb I'm talking the middle of the streets. There's boxes, bottles, everything you can imagine everywhere. It's so fucked up looking.
How long does that take to get like cleaned up, or does
They
it
do
not?
it gets cleaned pretty fast.
Usually by 9 in the morning, it's
Who
clean.
like does it like the city?
The
or-
city comes down with the water truck and the street sweeper and shit like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
and then,
wash all the puke and piss off.
Yeah, and then there's like dudes who just fucking walk around Southside with like pretty much Kennywood sweep.
Yeah.
And bang it out. So they do clean it up fast, but if you do catch it before that, it looks fucking insane.
Like at 6 in the morning, it's like, wow.
Looks like Beirut.
Yeah, you're like,
Fucking
dude. And then
gross.
there's homeless people walking around. I'm like, but nothing's open in Southside at 6 in the morning except for Starbucks.
Yeah. Did you guys watch the Home Run Derby last night?
Yeah,
We
I watched.
meandered
I
it.
didn't watch it to the very end, but
It was good.
it was good. You know what? The format. I like to see that home run go into the stands. Like they're swinging so fast and so much.
The
Like-
split screen. They were having trouble. They were having trouble last night of tracking the home runs.
Like I want to see that 520-foot dinger land.
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to see people like the one dude fucking went
Yeah,
over the railing.
Yeah,
Like,
I wanna see
What
that.
are you doing, buddy? Like there's balls flying everywhere, and you're like you reach so far over. You know, like when you go like what's that called? The opening when you go into the stadium. I don't know what the fuck you even call
gate?
that. Yeah, the gate. I guess you would
Yeah.
call it a gate. Dude was just reaching and just fell right in the middle. Like,
He
Good
did.
for
He
him.
like
he probably
head
fell
over heels.
12 feet.
He
Definitely,
definitely
hurt
hurt back up.
definitely hurt himself today.
Oh,
definitely
Oh
no
yeah,
doubt.
he's sore today.
he had
for
some like
sure.
flip flops on. Bad move.
Yeah, that Otani, he was fucking. He did decent. He hit like 22.
He wasn't
Then
getting great pitches. He
he
looked kind of
wasn't.
nervous.
Dude, that yeah. I mean, first time
Yeah.
doing that, you got to get a feel for that. Alonso was hitting fucking bombs. Soto was hitting bombs.
Soto's swing is crazy. Fast.
Yeah,
The crazy thing about Alonso is
His-
he actually makes more money a year
I couldn't believe that.
from the home run
could-
derby.
when they said that, I remember last year like saying like, dude, that's fucking insane, and the fact that he's still not making that.
Dude, he
on
makes
that-
like 658 a year.
Yeah, he's on that
so-
on that rookie
Rookie
deal or
contract.
whatever.
And
yeah.
they made $1 million just for winning that.
He's- well,
I mean, it's 2 years in a
Yeah,
row. That's-
he's
that's
gonna
$2
make
million.
his next contract. He's getting a few
Oh, it's
few
gonna
hundred.
be huge. It's
Yeah.
gonna be huge. Yeah.
But he was hitting bombs. His pitcher was just putting it, grooving them right in there, man.
And he was loving. I mean, and it's almost like with something like that. Like I heard other people say, but I'm an Otani guy. Like I always I like Otani a lot. But like if he didn't win, I wanted to see someone who really needed it, and that dude could use the money. I mean,
Yeah.
he's not poor by any means, but all them dudes in that, he needed the money the most.
So when does I've recently just I've heard of Otani, but I've just recently started kind of following what's going on. Like when does he pitch? Is he a starting pitcher? Is he
Yeah.
really? He's a starting pitcher.
Yeah.
He is.
Yeah.
I thought he was relief.
No.
Ah.
They said he lost a step since they banned all the substances.
He's starting tomorrow night.
Oh, is he?
Tonight.
Tonight. Yeah, he starts. He's a starting pitcher, and then he plays the outfield.
Does he play every day?
DH
So he plays. If he's 33 home runs, 33 home runs.
Yeah.
He's playing every day.
DH.
I think he
DH.
could DH if his arm is like they're worried about his arm or something.
God, yeah, man, that's crazy. Good for him. It's like Babe Ruth.
That's
what
what they're comparing him to.
Yeah, but I mean, Babe. Yeah, I kind of seen that too. And they were talking about like Babe Ruth was playing against fucking plumbers.
Yeah.
Like back in the
You hear
day.
Stephen A. Smith hating on him.
Yeah, he got.
He's like, I can't even ask him a goddamn question.
Yeah, what a stupid thing
Stephen
to
A.
say.
What are you
Smith.
talking
Stephen A.
about?
Smith says a lot without thinking about it. This
Yeah.
time, it's like probably.
I had first take on today because I was, which I never do. That shit was fucking terrible. But I was like waiting to go, so I was actually home, and man, he was on an apology tour big time today.
Yeah, huge.
Huge. He had to be. What were you like?
Like, why would you
what
even
were
say something that's stupid?
Yeah.
Man?
People, and the thing is, like, in just from anyone I've talked to, like, America didn't embrace a Tawny. They love a Tawny.
Love him.
Like, this
Yeah.
guy's the greatest. They're so happy. he's
Entertaining
here.
as fuck. 33 home runs and
Right.
fucking at the All Star break.
We've never had in our lifetime. Never had a
Never.
pitcher, hitter, a guy that plays every game. I mean,
All around ball player, like 100%.
It's so weird that like pitchers like can't hit because like the pitchers like bat like you know what I mean, like high school.
They were the best
and
hitters.
They're the best. Yeah, they're usually the best players on the team. And
They
then,
specialize them though.
Yeah, and then they specialize them. But like, why not? Why not? When do you,
You can
stop?
still swing the bat.
Yeah, why stop working on your hitting? I never understood that.
Risotto probably knows more about that. Why?
Well, no, like they said, they want them to like focus all their time on pitching.
And they lose a little bit
And then
of hitting.
oh, dude, you lose it, you get to that next level. Hey, like Little League, we're like, yeah,
Right.
going from shortstop.
I guess
to
your
pitcher.
athleticism can only take you so far, and to be good at fucking pitching and hitting like
Right,
that
and I
is-
guess
you're
in-
asking for a lot.
In Japan, they're like, yeah, dude, do whatever
You're
you
doing
want.
whatever
You're
you
so
want.
fucking good.
Yeah, you're hitting the fucking astral.
Dude,
he hit the dome. The
he,
top
like,
of the
blew a
dome.
hole through the one dome.
Yeah, that's fucking insane.
Yeah, he's pretty good.
I was a home run derby in a home run derby before.
No,
Competitor.
tell
Yep,
us about it.
Yep. We so Greenfield tournament, 12 years old. If you hit a dinger in the tournament, you were automatically in the home run derby.
Okay.
I hit one dinger my whole career, and it was during the tournament. So they put me in the derby, and I'm like, fuck, like I don't really want to be in this derby. You know what I mean? Like I'm not a home run hitter.
Was Schuster in it?
Yeah, Schuster was in it. Yeah, it was like everybody. Yeah, like if pretty much every team had like one person that hit a dinger. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? So there was a decent amount of people in there. So I go up there, and they pull the pitching machine out, and like if anything knows about that pitching machine, that thing was trash. It was fucking terrible. So I'm up. It's my turn to bat. First of all, they called me and Schuster. Like, hey, come up early. You guys can practice. We're gonna have because we're using the pitching machine because
Yeah.
no dad wanted to pitch, and we were like,
Schuster,
so
they
that,
went their
yeah,
head
they,
ripped off
they were
by
like, come
Schuster.
up and practice. So we get up there, fucking, and they don't let us practice. They're like, we got it out there late. You guys will be good. Don't worry about it. So we get no practice swings. Like the other kids weren't getting practice, but it was a Greenfield home run derby, and you give the Greenfield kids a couple swings here.
Right.
You know, you let them loosen up. So I get up there. I'm having a tough time with it. Fucking and like back in the day, like you could announce like games and shit like that if you hung around the pop stand and stuff like that. So there would be announcers.
Rocky
like,
Racing.
Rocky, yeah, I did a couple games. I'm sure you guys did a game or
Yeah.
two. And so Andy, who did not hit a home run, let's be clear, he did not hit a home run, was announcing because he didn't hit a home run. So Andy was up there announcing because he didn't hit a home run in the tournament.
I remember this. This is the best thing I tell.
So my family, so my mom, like, I didn't really even want to tell anybody because I knew, like, I knew I wasn't hitting dingers. You know what I mean? I wasn't a dinger hitter. I was a fucking, I'm a double two bagger
Line
guy.
drive
You know?
hitter.
Yeah, I'm a line drive hitter. So I get up there, I'm having a tough time, I'm missing a lot of balls, and fucking, and then Andy starts heckling at me, and he starts like, you know what I mean? And I'm like, man, why isn't there an adult up there? Usually there's an adult up there,
Where's
like
the
fucking ready.
supervision?
Yeah, so like nobody's fucking, no one's. He's like making chirps and shit. I'm like, which is making it way worse. So I
What
start,
was he chirping? I
I
gotta
start
hear some
missing.
Andy.
So like this is so my mom invited my whole family's there. So like I miss another one, and Andy's like strike 10, and then I'm like motherfucker, and then all I hear is my mom like, Andy, if you don't shut the fuck up, I'm gonna come up there and knock you off that goddamn pop stand. And now I'm like mortified.
Mom.
Yeah, like thanks, mom. And Andy and. It was a fucking nightmare. I didn't hit any home runs, and it was to the point where I wasn't trying to hit home runs anymore. I was just trying to make contact to get the fuck out of there, like, dude, because this is what this has gone as bad as it could go.
It's possible.
as possible. And then Schuster goes up, and he hit like a decent amount, and he ended up winning it. And then there was another fucking nerd there who like fucking Schuster beat him, and he started crying. Like, shut up, dude. You see what happened to me? You got my mom fucking threatening my best friend. Like, fucking, there's all kinds of shit going on here. Like, you, shut the fuck up.
Dude,
You'll be fine.
I remember that like it was yesterday when your mom turned around and said, "Andy, shut the fuck up." She said it like aggressively, like with her head moving, like, "Shut the fuck up."
I'll knock you off that goddamn pop stand.
And Andy was just like,
Hey, she wasn't playing games.
yeah, and dude, back in the day, like, you know what I mean, like Jack
Barbo.
Barbo.
Good, yeah, good. Were you about to say?
Good.
So then Barbo, like, I go home, get in the shower. Me and Schuster were like going out, and Barbo picks me up, and she's like, "Man, Jack, you couldn't get the bat on the ball today, huh?" I'm like, "Barbo, are you buying us beer or what?" What the? I don't need that. I had a rough day, dude. Like, can we go get some 40s?
I need 40s.
Yeah, exactly.
I know we're 12, but like, can we get 40s?
I mean,
Right, what else would a 12-year-old do after a home run derby?
Yeah,
Go get
that's-
40.
yeah, we had the winner and the dude that shit the bed. Let's go get some 40s.
Who
dude.
wants ice cream?
Yeah.
Fuck no, we want 40s to old eat.
that makes me think of a story like when we were playing Pony League and Lester would go into Pickles and get us 40s in his uniform. And, like, that would be the best. You know what I mean? Because, like, Lester would still have his spikes on and everything. And we're like, "Lester, can you go get us 40s?" And he'd be like, "Oh, dude, come on." We're like, "Dude, you're the only 13-year-old that hangs out in a nightclub. Can you please go get these 40s?" So Lester would go in, get us the 40s, and, like, come out the back door. And he'd be like, "I'm going to hang out in here for a minute." And I was like, he's so cool.
Dude, I remember I had Bobby Twig's ID to get in the fucking Pickles. And it was like, Lester was like, "Dude, just we'll go in, hand him the ID, you'll be good at it. Like, fucking, like, don't worry about it." And I'm like, "Scott, you're like a year older than me."
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck? And we were like, I don't know, 16, 17, 18. I don't know what fucking year we were. So, like, I go in there, and Becky Homan was like, used to babysit me, and she's like, busted. Everyone knows I'm not Bobby Twig. Bobby Twig's from Greenfield. You know?
here.
Yeah.
He's
And they're like,
here right
that's what he said. They're like, "He's coming down in like 2 hours." And I'm like, "What are you gonna do? Can I stay or no?" Like, what the like?
When he gets here, I'll leave.
Yeah,
okay?
Lester did a little sweet talking, and I ended up
yeah.
staying.
He was the man.
But
down there.
yeah, but he was seriously like fucking 18, like calling shots at
Yeah.
fucking Pickles. I was like, "This is insane." They were like, I mean, we just can't, like, we're having a problem with underages. I'm like, "Scott's 18. Like, what the fuck?
Why
Like,
is he the
why,
bouncer?
why am I getting my balls busted when everyone knows Scott's not 21 either?
You're like, "Scott, you gotta tell your friends."
He was the first one to sneak me in with I had Billy Guy's ID, so I was 26. I was 16, and that was the first time I went in, and like he snuck me in. I was so small, like I like hid underneath him.
sit, yeah.
Yeah, like you know what I mean. And I like remember drinking. I was like, it was like the biggest night of my like 16-year-old life. I was like, this is so fucking cool. And finally, Wayne was like, "Time to go."
Yeah.
I think I started like puking, like
Yeah, shit, it happens.
It happens.
16-year-old
Yeah.
shit. Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, shit. Yeah, 16-year-old shit when you let him in a bar and
That's what
fucking-
happens.
But you couldn't wait till the next day when dudes were like, "What'd you do last night?" You're
I was
like,
in Shays.
"I was in Shays, dude." You're like, doing what? Like, I was drinking, dude.
What do you mean?
Like
I'm
an
living my
adult.
life.
Oh, you were drinking in the woods like a loser.
Oh man, you smell like fire still.
Yeah.
Tons of pussy down Pickles, dude.
Yeah.
I'm like, go down tonight. Who's DJing, right? Act like,
Hey, probably like the best time I ever had in my life.
yeah.
That was a rough time if you didn't have an ID and like
Dude,
dudes were
the
getting in
ID had
bars.
you
Dude, I was like
Yeah.
20 and
16.
couldn't get in because like I went in there. She was like, "Don't even hand me Brian Jones's
Yeah,
ID."
that's what you
That's-
had.
I'm like,
I remember that.
"Come on."
That's all I have.
Yeah, like that. She was like, "I'd be the third person." I'm like, "You serious?" Like,
And like,
this, yeah, like there'd be like 17-year-olds in there. I'm like,
we're like, "John, that ID's gonna work for you."
I forget.
Fine.
I
You're
forget
fine.
who was the bartender at
It was,
the
it was
time.
Michelle Getty. I remember that. Dude.
Yeah.
And she was like,
She
"Don't
ran-
e-
she
don't
ran a
even
tight
hand-"
ship.
Yeah.
And John was like this. He just like crumpled it back into his hand, put it in his pocket.
Yeah,
and
don't
walked
take
out so
don't take
mad.
Brian Jones's ID from me.
Yeah. I'm like, "All right, dude."
She didn't let me hand it to her. She just called it out.
Yeah,
who I was gonna
she's
show
yeah.
her.
I was like, "Dude, I'll get 1740s and I'll meet you in the car."
Yeah, I got Jack. Did you really just hand me Bobby Twig's ID? And I'm it's like, now it's just like, well, what? Who's making
do
the
we
move
go
here?
from here?
Where do we go from here? You obviously we all know each other very well.
That's a rhetorical question. You know, that's like when I had the Ivan D. Hutchison and I turned 21 and gave it to you. I ran it since I was like 17. You ran it for another 2 years after I fucking
Yeah,
had
no,
it. You know?
yeah. That ID, that fucking stupid Arizona ID
That was
worked.
the best thing in the,
The
fucking world.
best ID anyone had was Mishka's, 100%.
It was
Yeah,
Yasha,
yeah,
dude.
yeah.
His
Jake.
fucking
Yeah.
spitting image.
Oh yeah.
I mean, that worked in liquor
Dude, you
stores.
know who didn't work? Was Yogi down at when he tried to use Leon's at Erotica.
This dude had a pencil fucking chin strap. He was like, you know what I think?
With a ponytail,
Yeah.
braided ponytail.
So he's asking Paul all the questions like, what's your sign? What's your birthday? And Paul was like, bing, bing, bing. He's like, you know what I think? I think you got an older brother, huh? How about you get the fuck out of here or I call the 5-0s? That's what he kept saying. He's like, how about you in sleep or I call the 5-0s?
Dude,
He was like in a black suit, ponytail, pencil, fucking chin strap.
Dude, did we
Beautiful.
leave or did we
A
like? We were
beaut-
like, yo, you.
We were
gotta
like,
come
all
back
right,
and get
Paul,
us."
we'll catch you later, dude.
yep, come back and get us.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, it was every man for themselves.
Yeah.
So
I was
to
like
get in
18.
erotica, you had to be his 18.
Yeah.
And it was somebody's 18th birthday, and I was 16 or 17 still. And I was like, I got it. I didn't have a PA like ID.
Right.
So I was like, what the fuck can I do? So I was up in Squirrel Hill, and I went by that photo hut or wherever the fuck it was up there.
Yeah.
So I went in there. I was like, hey, I need it. And I seen a sign that says like IDs, like get IDs here. We
College
make IDs. So I like walk in, and I'm like, I need an ID. And they're like, all right. And it was just like, so they handed me like this little card. They laminated it. Like the lamination was like overlapping the card. You know what I mean? And it just said out. It had my information. I just wanted in erotica. I didn't even care about drinking. I
Right.
knew that was a long shot. I was like, just get me 18.
See some
Yeah.
titties.
So I knew it wasn't gonna work, but like I needed to see some titty. Like,
At least try.
Because dude, when erotica was built up in our heads, like it was just
was-
some
Dude,
magical place.
Dude, it was magic. The first time it was
It
magical.
was.
Yeah.
We all went there with fake IDs, and one of our friends got kicked out and started calling all of us by our real names to like come
Yeah.
to. We were like, nobody's like,
No
no,
one knows who
no
that
one is those people right now.
you're-
What are you talking
At
about?
at that age, when you're like 16, 17, to walk into a strip club and to see like, because they were naked.
Well,
in
they
there.
were pasties back, like cricket back in the day.
Oh,
no,
yeah, I was
no,
gonna say,
I'm
they're
saying
totally new.
And
yeah,
erotica was-
erotica was totally new, but everywhere else.
But
was
I mean,
like
to go in,
pasties.
we weren't used to seeing this, like
No.
hanging out in bars for one, for two, just seeing chicks dancing naked. You know what I mean?
It was
like,
cool.
It was definitely a good time.
Yeah, it was cool.
So I handed the guy the photo hut ID, and he was like, my man, what the fuck is this thing? He was like, it doesn't even have a skull on it or anything. I was like, no, it's my ID. I was like, dude, I don't want to drink or anything.
There's not even a
He
state
was,
on here.
he was like, yeah, but like he's like, you know, I can't take this. I was like, yeah, I'm gonna go wait in the car. So Scott like threw me his keys. I was in the car for hours, like just waiting, like whatever.
Just pretending you were
The
in
best
the
is
video.
being-
before cell phones. too.
Before cell phones, but like I went out there, I took that ride out there, and I knew that was like
50-50 shot,
Dude,
man.
it was. You know, I lost. You don't win
Win
them all.
some, you lose some.
Yeah.
It was worth the trip.
But when I handed it, this dude was like, "What is this?" I don't, dude. I got it for $11 up at Squirrel Hill. But
How about I called it 5-0s?
The Murrays went on a family vacation,
yeah, tell us about this.
so they went to OCMD for the week.
Moo Murray and
yeah.
Connie and them.
Yep.
All right.
So Ocean City's 7 hours away.
6.
6. We'll call it
6 to
6.
7.
We'll call it 6-ish. So on the way down there, they get down there fine, have a nice family vacation. Some weather was coming in, so they were like, "Hey, we're gonna get out of here." Like I think they left like a half day early or a day early or something. And Connie goes and puts in the address of their house, and they live in the north side.
Yeah.
Their house in north side, and she accidentally put in an address for a house in North Carolina. And it was the same address, but it was a North Carolina address, and they drove 7 hours out of the way. Took them 13 hours to get home from Ocean City. How long
God.
do you think you guys will be driving in the wrong way before you know?
half
An
hour.
hour?
As soon as I see the sign for south.
Yeah, right.
That's what I like.
Yeah.
Once you start seeing
distinct
like
difference.
other states where you didn't come through on the way down, like you're
I
gonna
don't
start
see
seeing
Delaware,
Virginia,
Maryland, and
yeah,
Pennsylvania,
you're gonna
then I'm
start
in the
seeing
wrong
like
place.
Virginia signs and shit like that. Like, whoop,
Yeah.
nope, we gotta loop it around
They
here.
made it to North Carolina?
I did, I think. Dude,
They,
it's been 13
they pulled
hours.
up to that house. Like,
I don't- that's-
this ain't even
Dude,
alive.
I have so many. Yeah, like this don't,
like, dude, man,
yeah,
this
this
don't
don't,
look like my
this
house.
don't look like the North Shore.
He's like, yo, somebody cut the grass.
I have so many more questions. Like, dude, like
I seen it, and I was like, dude, were they just like say fuck Google Maps and just go with like their instinct?
Would they go
Did
by
they
the
actually,
moon?
did they
Yeah.
actually typed it in?
They
Yeah.
followed the North Star.
But you should have seen. And like, the weird thing is, when you type that in, I guess maybe they're equally like 6 hours apart. So they've seen, 6 hours. That seems right. And not check the North Carolina. I mean,
I don't know, man. It's fucking. I mean, thank God they're listeners. They said the old GFP got him through it.
Did it?
Yeah, but Moose said his daughter was screaming and shit. I was like, oh, fuck, that's terrible. And we had a horrible ride back from Ocean City before, but like dudes got arrested and fucking dudes were popping tires,
Running
and shit
out of
like that.
I stayed
Yeah.
an extra day. People's moms are calling me like, "Where the fuck are they at?"
Yeah,
That was a 14-hour drive home. I mean, the worst. There were so many bad parts, but just like I'll never forget like Angelo running out of gas. This is after like so much other shit already happened. Just to pull over, run over a brick, and pop a tire.
And
Like,
he had a rim on his Cavalier.
Without the key.
He had rims on his Cavalier without the key.
And we're like, dude, we're so fucked.
No spare tire.
Somehow this guy, like, who must have been a fucking NASCAR, you know what I mean? Like, worked in the pit, like,
a mechanic guy,
Mechanic saint.
Yeah.
pulled over a man's man.
a real man, because we were just boys then.
We were boys.
And to be honest with you, if we got in the same pickle today, we'd be equally as fucked.
Yeah, this guy not only had a spare tire on him, but went and got gas. But like Jack was like touching on before, I want you to go back in the story and say how the trip started on the way home. I want you to just tell that.
Yeah, we told it on here before, but we'll give it a quick rundown.
Quick rundown. Yeah.
So we're coming back from a senior week. Me, Johnny, and Yogi are smoking a blunt, getting super high. I go to put out the blunt.
But there's two Carlos. You
Yeah,
guys were one car.
we're
another
car, and then
yeah.
like there's another
Yeah.
car of us. So I'm smoking the blunt. I go to ash the blunt, and I was so high, I pretty much put it out in Yogi's roof. You know what I mean? So fucking Yogi's like fucking yelling at me, and I'm like yelling back, and then 2 seconds, and we just like blow by this cop, and like you blow by a Maryland like state trooper,
Yeah.
you're getting pulled
Especially
over.
with a PA.
Yeah.
When you look like you're like, at that age, we probably look like you were
16?
12.
We probably look like we were 12.
Yeah.
And fucking they pull us over, and we obviously reek like weed, and they're like, all right, well, we have to arrest one of you for this. We don't want to arrest all three of you. One of you are gonna have to cop for the weed. They're like, we'll give you a couple minutes to, like, talk it out.
Talk it over amongst yourselves.
Yeah, so me, John, and fucking Yogi are sitting there, and we're just like looking at each other, and Yogi just like, well, it's Paul's weed. You know what I mean? It sucks. Paul was sharing his weed with us, but at the end of the day, he's
Paul's
he's the one-
mind was, you're 17.
Yeah, I was
He's
still
18.
17.
You're not
Like,
gonna
he
get
was
in
like,
trouble.
yeah, he wanted me to take the rap, and I'm like, are you nuts? Like, my mom's gonna have to come pick me up.
Right.
They're not gonna let me fucking leave.
The mom who just was ready to kill Andy Tenney at the
Yeah,
pump stand.
right. Yeah,
Two weeks earlier.
Yeah, like we got caught smoking weed at Kennywood. Like fucking, she beat the fuck out of me.
Yeah.
So fucking, I wasn't calling anybody.
Right.
So Yogi, the cop comes back over. Yogi pounds his chest like it's
Yeah.
They put Yogi in cuffs.
slap the cuffs right on him.
So then we like follow them to the police station. They're booking Yogi. Them like you guys pulled over too.
Yeah.
And fucking, so we have like 6-7 guys out there. We're playing like fucking hacky sack and shit. And
Having a good
they
time.
finally released Yogi because they realized they had fucking like 17-year-olds that weren't leaving until they could release Yogi.
It's his car.
Yeah. So
That was the best part. They were like, all right, you guys are just smoking this blunt. He's arrested. Just follow us back to the to this jailhouse. Like, okay, officer, no problem.
yeah, we're super high.
I'll put my seatbelt on. Yeah.
That was when we were
went-
smoking Philly Titans.
I
too.
remember the funniest part though was like we knew Yogi was getting ready to get released,
Criminal.
and we put on fucking Eminem "Criminal." So like as soon as Yogi got in his car and
We
started
turned it all up.
turned it all the way up, it was like "Criminal."
He's like, I'm a criminal.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
No,
then
he's
we
like,
all,
dude's got jokes.
yeah. It was an icebreaker. It was awkward ride home, and then the Angelo shit. Angelo runs out of gas, pops his tire. Me and John go to get gas. John goes down the wrong way, almost kills us. Like it was. So like that took like as much time as the Murray
13 hours.
as the Murray
Dude.
trip home.
Me, Carlo, and Mishka were still in Ocean City for an extra like day and a half, and people were calling us like, are them dudes still with you? Like, nah, they fucking left like a day and a half
Yeah,
ago.
they should have been way home.
We got home like 3 hours after you guys.
Dude, there was a point. There was a point where like we're standing on the side of the road. He got no gas, no spare tire. I'm like, we're never fucking
I
getting
want to
home.
kill
Yeah,
myself.
My
if we
cell
had
phone-
did we? I didn't have a cell phone.
If
then.
I did, it was dead.
Yeah, I mean, if I did, I think I would have called my parents to
If
come
you
get me
did,
at that
it didn't
point.
even have caller ID. It was just numbers.
That was in almost towards Breeze.
It was Breezewood. That was the worst part. We were so close to fucking Breezewood, and that happened.
We like drove into Breezewood. That's where I was going down the wrong way.
Yeah, that was.
Cause that was my like first riding, me driving in Breezewood, and like all of a sudden there's like tractor trailers like headed towards me. I'm like, oh fuck!
it's crazy we're alive for like a lot of the shit. But I mean, I guess everybody.
But yeah,
everybody got stories like
but
that.
to get back to Murray, yeah, like you're just cruising along. I mean,
You got to notice like this. I haven't
crazy.
seen this.
yeah, like dude, like you're just fucking like, yeah, there's Virginia. Huh? Must be going a special way. Like,
I can't wait to see him. I have so many questions for him. I wanted to give him a little break because like he was the next day. He was like, I'm starting to drink. Like it was like 10 in the morning. He's like, yesterday was unbelievable. Like I can only imagine. He got 3 kids.
Yeah, that's a long.
dude, kids in the
time.
car is like, dude, like I leave.
I can't go like.
I
20
leave
minutes.
like when I go to Ocean City. I usually like, all right, it's bedtime. I'll leave at like 10 at night. I'll just sit in Ocean City. Like then they'll wake up. We'll go to get something to eat.
Yeah,
'Cause, like,
right.
I
That's
cannot
smart.
have kids screaming in the car while I'm driving on the turnpike. I'll someone to drive it off a cliff.
Yeah.
Right.
No, that's the
smart.
move.
So, all right, everybody. I think we're going to take a quick commercial break. When we come back, we're going to have more Greenfield's Finest podcast. Man, the other day I went to the hunting supply store and I got a cooter detector and it goes beep, beep, beep. And I'm driving through the south side. Next thing I know, that thing starts going off like crazy. Beep, 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 beep. It took me right into 12 Whiskey Barbecue at 1222 East Carson Street. Man, that cooter detector is the best thing I ever bought. I ain't never seen so much cooter in my life. When I went in there, I couldn't believe my eyes. I never seen so much cooter. I went in there for the cooter, but then I looked at the menu and the food was delicious. Some of the best barbecue in the burg. Not only that, they had every drink I could ever think of. So 12 Whiskey Barbecues filled with cooter, barbecue, and good drinks at 1222 East Carson Street. Make sure you stop down if you like cooter, barbecue, and drinks. 10-4. Hey, what's going on, everybody? You're probably looking outside your house right now, and it probably looks nice. Well, maybe it looks like shit. If it looks like shit, call 412-521-9045, Rosado & Sons Landscaping. And guess what? We just don't do landscaping. That's right, folks. Do you have some concrete outside? It's looking weathered. Maybe your back deck looks like shit. Are you sick and tired of looking outside and seeing shit? Well, did you know that Rosado & Sons also does pressure washing too and free quotes? So call 412-521-9045. It's very affordable and reliable. Make sure this summer get all your projects done and call Rosado & Sons 412-521-9045. Don't hesitate. You'll be late. What's going on, everybody? It's almost that time of the year where you got to go get your sidewalks or your steps fixed. And I don't trust a lot of these idiots out here right now. I really don't. Thank goodness Giuseppe & Sons is in the area, and they're always on the job. If you're looking for any type of masonry work this season coming up, please call Giuseppe & Sons, 412-421-6711, and make sure you tell them Rocco sent you, huh? Hey, what's going on, everybody? I'm the host of Greenfield's Finest Podcast, Michael Z. Birdseye-Dell, and I'm not joking around today because I'm looking for your sports cards, sports memorabilia, or silver coins. If you're in the market to buy, sell, or trade, please contact me at 724-732-1644. Maybe you have some old cards laying around, you don't know what to do with them. We'll come over to your house, look at them, get them listed, and get some money in your pocket right away. 724-732-1644. No questions asked. Hey, what's going on, everybody? It looks like spring's right around the corner, and them construction projects are popping up. Well, make sure you call Allen Construction, 412-954-8337. Licensed, insured, fully bonded, and they've been around for over 65 years. Make sure you call Allen Construction, 412-954-8337. Get the job done right. Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Greenfield's Finest Podcast. We're going to jump into Corn Dick of the Week. Moneyline, who be Corn Dicking this week?
First, we got a lady whose neighbor who likes to walk around with, like, I guess with some skimpy clothes on.
Yeah.
She was a hotter, older chick.
Hot.
And then she had a neighbor saying, like, please put more clothes on. My kids don't want to see your ass. Like,
Do they?
yeah. I'm sure this is some, like, older, miserable lady who just, like, doesn't like the new hot neighbor in town.
Right. She's jealous.
And then the neighbor was like, dude, I'm not even really putting it out there like that. I think you're crazy.
Yeah.
And we walking around naked.
She threatened her.
Yeah. How great would that be if you're like 12 years old and you got a smoke show neighbor walking around in like your underpants?
Who doesn't
That's
pray
like the
for that?
dream.
They showed her, and like for them to like look through her blinds, like the people literally had to be like on an angle, like looking up at her. But dude, she was so fucking hot. Like especially if you're 12. She's like, my kids don't want to see your ass out. And I'm like, you're a fucking liar.
But your kids are hammering.
Her son's been
right
locked
now.
in his bathroom for 3
Yeah,
days.
my
I'm
son,
taking a nap.
Ruining all of his socks.
She was like, oh, yeah, you think my son likes it? He's been locked in a bathroom for 3 days.
To get
Scared
away
of it.
from you.
Yeah. Nah.
Leave me alone when I'm cleaning my room.
Could you, I mean, imagine.
People, like, yeah, like how much of a corn dick do you have to be to actually write a note and fucking put that together, like, and like put it on their car or on their or
You,
put it on
you
the
sound like
mailbox or
such
something.
a jealous
Hey,
piece
shut
of crap,
up, dude. Who
You know?
cares?
If it's that big of an issue, all you'd have to say to a normal person, go to a normal person, like, listen, I get you like to walk around your house. My kid's in there jerking off way too much.
Oh, you have a great ass.
Like,
I get it.
Like, maybe, like, if you think you're going to be naked, maybe just close the blinds, because I don't need my kid jerking off. He's going to break his wrist.
Yeah, like my husband has been telling me he's cleaning the lawnmower all week.
He's been watering the lawn for 14 hours. Water bill's out of control.
Right. I can't afford the water.
It's $6,000 a month. You know what I mean? My basement's flooded. My kid got a broken wrist, and you're up there shaking your ass.
Yes. Well, my husband has carpal tunnel syndrome.
You're ruining our family. Yeah, maybe it could be a little more distracting than I thought.
Yeah, I mean, imagine. I mean, fucking 12. Imagine for 40.
I was going to say I'm 40 years old.
right.
Yeah, that's what. Yeah,
I'm sure my lady wouldn't be too thrilled with that. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? She wouldn't be like, "Oh, cool, the new neighbor's showing her ass." She'd be like, "You're a fucking whore."
yeah.
Rosebud, look at this whore outside. Oh, hey, how are you?
Dude, like,
Grass is looking a little dry again. Just one spot would be like 6 feet higher.
dude, my neighbor, like, caddy corner, like, behind me has, like, a swimming pool, and, like, younger girl comes out an old, I'm, like, painting my deck. She like, comes out an old thong, and I'm like, Johanna, like, finally comes out. She's like, oh, this is my, I'm like, I was painting this
Yeah,
well.
what do you want me to
before
do?
she came
For
out."
2 weeks, you were
Yeah.
painting.
He painted one rung. It's the whitest rung you've
Yeah.
ever seen in your life.
Well, if you're gonna do a job, you gotta do it right.
Hey, hey, yeah, Rome wasn't built in a day.
For
my
her
friend.
pleasure, though, I do my one Russian neighbor, dude. He has like an outdoor shower, but he'll like shower in like
This
these
is the
speedos.
best.
He like works in his yard all day.
In speedos,
And
in a robe.
Yeah.
I've seen it.
But dude, he'll just bang this like little natural shower outside. But he'll just be. I'm like looking over like, Sasha in speedos right now, and I'm like, oh.
Johanna takes a game. She
Something for
likes
her,
it.
something for me.
Yeah, it's even trade.
Yeah, that's marriage.
Yeah, it's been
Yeah, it's all-
10 years of marriage.
That's it. It's all about,
Give and take.
give and take.
Joanna starts pulling on Jordan's arm. She's like, you must have seen Sasha out there.
Like
taking
Sasha's
his natural
He's
speedo
struck his
show.
nuts again, ain't he?
Yeah, that old rascal.
We had Juvenile and Manny Fresh.
This is the best.
They made back that ass up. It's an all-time classic. You can't fuck with it.
Well, they did.
They made a remix.
Vax.
Vax that thing up. And it's
Oh,
like
man.
you're a real fine looking boy. Vax that thing up.
Yeah,
It's like, dude, it is
It's like
weird.
you a handsome young man.
That's what it was. Yeah,
he's a handsome young man. Boom,
Vax
Vax that thing up. I loved it. I gotta admit, I wasn't on.
I mean,
the
they
side
definitely
of
got paid by the government to make the song.
Sure.
But they also
and like
ruined a classic.
Juvenile and Manny Fresh. If you do a little research, they're hurting.
Juvie,
Yeah.
yeah, Juvie lives, I think, in like Uptown.
Yeah, like Baby never paid.
No,
Never paid anybody.
Oh, Lil Wayne was
He,
the
like,
only one who got
re-
paid a little bit.
A little bit, and then like he really like never paid Manny Fresh.
Yeah.
So fucking, they probably came to him like, "Hey man, we'll give you
Better
$100,
vax
we'll give you
that ass
100
up.
grand
He's like
to
Manny
break
Stale.
up."
He's Manny Stale.
Dude, who
now.
like I don't know, like so in their brainstorming session on how to get people like young people vaccinated,
We're gonna bring a '90s. fucking
and someone
hip-hop
says
metal.
this, and like, all right, we're gonna move forward with this idea. Like, what the fuck?
Why didn't
is
somebody
going on?
backhand?
Who? There.
If they want bad ideas,
This-
I'm the perfect guy.
I have a million stupid
Yeah.
ideas like this, but you know why I don't say them? Because they're stupid.
Well, some guy is eating.
We just got to
off
get
of
in
that.
government. That's
Well, yeah,
what
we
we're
just
missing.
we need a guy that make things happen when we say
We
they're
need a new
stupid.
sponsor, like the
stupid
US
idea.
government.
That's a good point because like you're thinking of me like, you know what? We're trying to get our demographic of 20 to 40. We need to get them vaccinated, and someone just like, boom, got it. Vax that thing up. Call up Manny Fresh
Yeah.
right now.
We need to get them cheap.
You know, he answered quick as hell too.
We'll do it on a cameo, $250.
I mean, do you think this worked at all? Do you think any person saw that like, okay, I'm gonna go get
No.
vaccinated?
Not
now?
one
I loved it though.
Yeah, no, it's great.
Well,
It's
some
funny.
people who used to listen
honestly,
to Juvie when he was younger, probably like senior.
I don't
citizens.
think it worked for one person.
It would make me like not want to get it. Like, are these people think we're so stupid? We're gonna listen to Juvenile
that's my
and get it?
that's kind of like my point. Like,
Yeah.
they think they could fucking parade Manny
It
Fresh
probably
and
had like the
Juvenile out
opposite
here.
effect.
Yeah, Manny
Yeah.
Fresh used to drive Bentleys. And I was
is-
driving a Honda Civic.
This
Tell
is
me
like-
to
this
vax
is
my ass
insulting.
up.
Like, dude, I just imagine, like, there was, like, all these girls, like, twerking, like, the new videos, like, all these people, like, with their shoulders just getting jabbed.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, like,
Yeah, it is. There was a video for it. I didn't really watch.
watched,
I watched like a part of it.
throwing their mask off.
Yeah,
like,
Yeah, it is.
And then when they're
that's
sitting in the chair getting vaccinated, it's real
Yeah,
shit.
that is. Man,
That's awful.
New York City got some major rain, and the subway flooded, and there was people like just wading through the subway water. It was
that's
pitch.
so gross.
It was black,
Like sewer water.
and like people were just like wading through it. Like you couldn't just like
You know how much homeless piss is in that
dude,
water?
rats. Like dude, I'm not wading through. If the subway is
I'll take
backing
the
up
streets.
and flooding, like you don't know what
Probably
that.
not
what-
walking down them steps.
What's not like? What is that kicking up? You know what I mean?
Yeah, right. What's touching my
What
leg?
is rustling up if that's like flooding? And
You all seen Ghostbusters too?
there was a fair amount of people like just going through. Like you couldn't like. I'm not 100% sure how the subway works, but couldn't you just walk down to like another block and get another stop that wasn't flooded?
Or could you just like take a cab?
Cab, Uber, yeah.
Who
like,
wants to
like,
ride the subway?
maybe-
Period. If it's flooded like that,
Right, they
It's
might
dangerous.
want to shut that down for
Yeah,
a
isn't it
couple hours.
electric? Doesn't it run on electricity? Like,
Yeah.
that might electrocute a motherfucker.
I don't know. It must
Upon
have.
the
It
rat
must have
piss.
still been running because people were just like you
Yeah.
said, right? Like, dude, those subway routes are like notorious. You know
Dude,
what I mean?
the
They run.
homeless-
Swim, too.
Yeah.
They're probably
The
either
amount-
swimming next to you.
The amount of homeless urine that's down there is just
That's not the.
Unbelievable.
Unreal.
It's not the homeless urine that's going to kill you. It's the syringes.
right.
You know what I
Exactly.
mean?
Yeah, it looks like trout with their syringes.
I mean, yeah, there could be like a homeless guy like just underwater swimming like thinking he's a shark. I mean, I seen a homeless guy in the subway.
Eating butts like the guy at Hills.
There was this dude in the subway. I actually meant for the show for last week and I forgot. This dude was mopping the subway floor up. This homeless dude took his pants down and shit in his mop bucket.
I like it.
And then mop the rest of the
And
floor.
no, the dude was ready to kill him. He didn't know what the like. What's the next? And then he was like hitting him with the mob, and the dude was just like, I gotta finish this out, and like it just shit. And then like, do you quit your job? Do you just like? I
You
don't-
can't beat him with the broomstick because you're going to go to jail, obviously.
So I mean, like, if dudes are doing shit like that, it's definitely like
I think you
in the
just-
realm of thinking where like someone could be swimming out of the water, like nibbling at your ankles or shit like
Like a
that.
little
Like,
minnow.
yeah, who needs that? Like, Jesus.
Life's tough enough as it is.
Yeah, like, man. I don't know. Like, I'm not too familiar with the subway. I only been on it a couple times, but seems like there's another
I
way.
was gonna say, it'll make me never
Don't,
want to go
I
on it
definitely
again.
don't need to go to New York for anything.
What else we got here?
We got Maine finds drugs. Mom in Maine finds drugs in the kid's Happy Meal.
Yeah, and she was all bent out of shape about
Yeah, lighten up and take
Kind
the
of
drugs.
drugs.
it. I think it was like some Xannies or some shit.
Oh, so what's the big deal?
Yeah. So they said they found out. Like I guess they called the cops and like the cops came and like searched all the employees and like the one employee had some pills on her. And I guess when she was like fucking making the Happy Meal, she leaned over and one pill fell in the Happy Meal, and fucking the mom's all bent out
Oh,
of
my
shape.
God, yeah.
Like one Xanax is gonna kill a fucking toddler.
Probably.
Yeah.
Or if the mom, if you're a good mother,
It does
you're gonna
kinda
look at the food first,
could
and
you-
you can have a good time.
Could you imagine if like your toddler accidentally ate it like a Xanax? Like it would just be sleeping.
I
for,
know,
like,
and without even
2 days
sharing
and
it.
not yeah right. Like Daddy, look what I got. Like, oh, this is
Whoa,
this
whoa,
is Daddy's McNugget.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
They put that in there for Daddy.
It's called a McZanny.
Yeah,
They do look like little like
they were like little Tic
little
Tacs.
pink Pez.
Yeah, they look like Pez exactly. So she got all
Oh, you're
butt,
going bars.
she
I
got
was
all
thinking
butthurt
footballs.
and got that and got the employee arrested, which I thought was a bit overreaction, but.
Well, you got arrested for that?
Yeah,
I just shook her
I think
down for all her
I think she had a
pills.
fair amount of pills on her when they caught her. She had a
Yeah.
nice little operation. I mean, if you're not selling drugs and if you're working the drive-through at McDonald's and not selling drugs, you're an idiot.
What are you
Yeah,
doing?
you have
with
no
your life?
imagination
yeah,
at all.
no hustle.
Right.
Dude, dude, this was the funniest shit. It was.
It's not. I don't know. This isn't funny.
Listen, so Jack sent me this thing. England got to relax when they lose a soccer game, and like the one thing that they put out, like
The
they were, like,
promotion.
the promotion that they put out was like England lost, but it was like just like a chick got punched in the face. Like this doesn't need to happen. Like so they.
So no, they said. Let me pull it up. Actually, they said when England loses a soccer game, domestic violence like rises by like 86% or some crazy. Like here,
Oh.
it's right here. Like
Here it
this.
is,
Let me
right
read
here.
it. Yeah.
Yeah.
So if England get beaten, so will she. Is like the promotion, cases of domestic violence go up 26% when England plays, and if they lose, it's 38%,
which is fucked up.
which
Wait,
is
wait.
fucking nuts.
Is this an ad?
This was like a domestic violence like.
All right,
Funny.
so wait, who did this? The same
England.
guy, the same guy that fucking got Manny Fresh and Juvie to fucking put that weak ass song.
I mean, I
on?
think
It makes
this is
sense.
just for awareness out here. Like dudes are like losing their marbles and like
Beating up their women.
beating their.
Yeah, quit taking the soccer
what?
team so
So-
seriously.
You're taking a little too serious, buddy.
So England has to win. They're telling Italy to throw the game so English women don't get beat.
yeah,
basically.
that is. I was like, dude, that is
That's a lot.
38%.
I mean, dude, there's some Steeler fans that could probably. I mean, I like to see the Steelers. I don't give a shit anymore. I'm well beyond.
Yeah,
Karen,
You know what I
I'm
mean?
beyond
But-
I mean,
Karen.
yeah, you see the reaction videos and like
There's
there's a fair
definitely-
amount of Steeler fans that are like lose their marbles.
Breaking TVs and stuff.
Yeah, that's what I was
but
gonna say.
I haven't seen the Steeler video yet where a dude's throwing his wife.
No, and like for them to put like that campaign out there, that's fucking.
It must be
fucked
a
up.
thing though.
Oh,
Well, it's
oh,
38.
obviously, yeah, it's 38%.
No, I'm saying like they're like okay, well, this is something we have to put an end to.
Yeah, for sure.
right, surely domestic
Or were they
violence.
promoting it?
Yeah, no, they weren't promoting it. It's saying it's bad, and so is
That was-
Greenfield.
this is
the study.
Yes, Greenfield's
This
finest.
is-
Yeah, Greenfield's finest podcast is also saying it's
We're
bad.
against the
Yeah.
Yeah.
women getting beaten. But
Yeah.
Like,
I just like
Go
the
England.
only reason I put that in there is I just thought I was like that seems like a ton.
it's insane. They gotta lighten up over there.
They do take soccer. I don't know what they take that shit so
They have
serious.
clubs and like
Yeah,
these,
firms.
Yeah, and they like fight each other.
Yeah,
I've seen them-
hooligans, soccer
Yeah,
hooligans.
Green Street Hooligans. If you've never seen it, it's an unbelievable movie.
Dude,
Great
you-
movie.
You know what else raises domestic violence? When your wife types in the wrong address. And you drive 7 hours out of the way
It costs you $500
from
in gas.
vacation. I'm just kidding. I'm sure Murray took it well.
Yeah, like
Moves are pretty good.
we,
lucky.
like we would
Yeah.
get home like okay, like I need a day. You gotta
I'd be
give
like,
me a
I'd
day.
be like,
Yeah.
like somebody's gonna come babysit these kids.
Yeah, like I need a day. I need a me day to figure this out because
Right.
like
I'm
I'm
gonna go
not
on
in a good
vacation.
I'm not in a good place right now. It took us 13 hours to get home.
In a very
Screaming
dark,
kids.
very dark place right
Yep.
now.
Got to go to work tomorrow. I need a day.
Yeah, absolutely.
Some Moneyline Welsh. Let's break down these brothers in arms. This was a really interesting story.
Old Drizzy.
Yeah, Drizzy Drake.
Drake is just like the best, man. Everybody like tries to hate on Drake because he's like fucking, he's the man, and like people, he makes the best jams ever. The dude's just a hound. He's a scoundrel.
He's a coos hound.
He's a coos hound. He's a
yeah.
coxman. Fucking. So Drake has been like going to like Bronny's like basketball games and
Explain
shit.
to Bron.
Bronny's LeBron James' son. And you're like, wow, man, Drake really taking an interest in old Bronny's like fucking high school career here. Come to find out, Bronny's teammate has a smoke show fucking mom, and Drake has just been going to weasel in there to fucking get a date with the kid's fucking mom.
Well played.
Which he
So-
did.
Which he did, which like, and I don't know why he had to roll the red carpet out like he did with this lady. He must really like her. So he got a date at Dodgers, to shut down Dodger Stadium, and they had a date on like the first or third baseline. So it's just
Right.
them two eating dinner, third baseline, fucking him.
He said
and
chivalry's dead.
Yeah, for real.
He
He's a
definitely
ref-
had to get the coos that night.
No-
If you don't get the coups after that, you ain't getting the
You're
coups.
getting it on the mound.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, you do some shit like that.
You
That's,
get the cart that they pick players up with. That's
I
what you're
kind of
getting.
like hope he didn't, so we could see what's next. Like,
Yeah,
but,
where
like,
are they taking her next?
But the Dodger Stadium shit, okay, that's cool. But the fact that he's just been like fucking nice guy on his way in there, that's what I really love to see. There's nothing.
Yeah.
There's nothing better than an old nice guy. Like I'm nice guy my way into some.
No,
stuff.
the
Did
best
you?
way you put it was the scoundrel.
He's a scoundrel.
dude,
Yep.
yeah.
Have you ever gone to the extent of like let's say our friend? Okay, it would be like Little Andy. Have you ever like gone to Little Andy's games? Like, dude, Little Andy's really picking it up in soccer.
I never did anything like that. I just did some stuff where like one friend was like being kind of mean, and I'd come into the white night like, hey, don't act like that, you know what I mean? No reason to be.
She has feelings too.
Yeah, like don't be an asshole. We're trying to have a good time. You're being a dickhead. And he even looked at me. He's like, the old nice guy technique. I was like, I'm the nicest guy in town.
Mind your own fucking
Yeah.
business.
So old Drizzy, I don't know. I got to tip the cap to him for that one, especially because dudes hate him all the time.
This next one's the best. The lady who got kicked out of the bar in Fort Lauderdale for finger banging herself in front of everyone. Like, I seen the video. First, I didn't understand what the video was. I'm like, at first I thought it was a transgender person pulling out a dick.
That's kind of what I kind of thought, like, that's the road we were going down to.
Then
and
seen there was insertion and there was this juices flowing.
And, like, she made herself, like,
She's a squirter.
she made herself, dude. So
Good for her.
There's a video at the Wharf in Fort Lauderdale, a very popular bar. I'll be there in a couple weeks. She had like a sundress on, definitely on some drugs.
Yeah.
But like appeared to be like her friends looked very normal. She appeared to be on drugs, but like somewhat normal.
Right.
It's hard to say normal when like something like that's going on. But she pulled her sundress up, like was looking the bouncer in the face, and she was just
jamming.
She's playing with
Going
the man in the boat.
Yep, she was just flipping the bean.
Yeah. She was just
And staring at people like with
Dude,
a possessed
eye
look.
contact.
Dude, it
And
caught me like this morning. I was like, first thing in the morning, like looking through Twitter, and I'm like,
That's a lot.
She looking at me?
That's
Yeah.
a lot first thing in the morning.
Yeah.
she was icing the security, like just looking at him, flicking her bean.
Yep,
and
she
then-
had her leg up, like she was like
She was
real.
into
She
it.
was getting in there.
She was 3 knuckles deep.
And
She
there
was
was
getting
just
in there.
juices all over the bar. I mean, they escorted her out eventually, but dude, she went hard for 30 seconds.
Who could have cleaned
That's
that
what
up?
they did. Yeah, and,
Who's mopping
well, that
that
was the
up?
thing. They
It was
weren't. They
slipping
weren't getting her.
hazard.
They weren't getting her kicked out
Caution.
until she
Wet.
started like squirting on the floor,
Right.
and it,
She had to go to that.
All
Then
right.
she had to go.
Our lawyer said this is
Yeah.
enough. Like,
And, like,
someone's going to get hurt here.
It was definitely it was piss. There's no way it wasn't piss.
Right. We
But,
all
like-
know it's pissed.
Yeah, it's piss. And so it was. I don't know. It was an aggressive video. I was like, holy heck.
But yeah, she's our sister in arms this week.
Yeah, but yeah,
She's a heavy
she was
squirter.
she's having a good time. There's nothing wrong
Who
with a
doesn't
good
like
time.
a good time?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, but that's what she. Let her have some.
To each
It's
his
Sunday
own.
fun day.
Yeah,
Yeah.
right. To each his own.
Wanna
That's
hammer
like
yourself-
it's like secrets at Ocean City, Maryland. I'm sure that's happened there twice a week.
Yeah,
Some finger banging.
Yeah,
yeah.
Did you ever catch a gander or some strange?
at secrets,
Yeah, just
there's a
someone
lot
go-
of weird shit that like.
There's a lot of paths, a lot of coves you can get involved
Yeah,
in.
it's-
You can hit a cut or two in secrets.
Okay.
That's what I've been told. The Lightning fucked up the Stanley Cup. Bad.
Yeah, what assholes.
They
The-
put a huge. It was a huge dent. I thought.
Is there a video of them? All I've seen was a still picture of how fucked
I've
up the
seen the
cup is.
aftermath.
I didn't see how they actually. I mean, sure, it looks like they dropped it off a building.
It's on its way back to get repaired. They said, but like that is in my mind, like they're almost gonna have to come out with a new Stanley Cup and act like it never happened.
If I was the Lightning, like, dude, you're not taking this. I want this cup fucked up. You know what I mean? Like, get it fixed whenever. But I guess they all get the leak. They take that cup pretty serious. They gotta. There's a guard for.
They
for
said, hey,
yeah.
dude, that'd be like the best gig to be
Yeah,
the guard.
how much
like,
does he
so
make?
you get to like party.
Until
like,
dude
for-
starts spiking the cup off the ground, and it's your
Yeah.
responsibility to make sure that doesn't happen.
You
Well,
got
then
the
you're-
do they have the white gloves on the whole
Yeah,
time?
all the
Yeah,
time.
well, not
slip
if you
with-
win it.
No, I meant like the
The
dude
guy.
who's guy
Yeah,
who's
the
like with
guards.
the cup. Like, say he's
Yeah.
like, "Hey, we're going to my house." He's like, "All right."
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're doing lines out of the cup, thrown in a pool with Prosties, and he's sitting there with his white gloves on, like.
But it was that was a nice fucking dent.
That's probably like they've showed it like it's got broke a bunch of times, but that's probably.
Yeah, you see the Super Bowl trophy get dinged up a little bit, but like
but, like,
that
they,
was
they said Mario, like in Mario's pool, like the top popped off, but like that's an easy fix.
Yeah,
when the
pop it
thing
back
looks like
on.
it got ran over by a car.
Right, yeah. When
I
the
don't know how
Zamboni
you're
hit it-
gonna re.
yeah, everybody's having
They'll
fun.
figure
Fuck
it out.
Yeah.
All right, everybody, we're going to take a quick commercial break and come back with more Greenfield's Finest podcast. Are you sick and tired of partying with the same old, and getting the old, boring results? Looking for something maybe different? You need to try Espolon Tequila. 2 shots for a good time, 3 shots you might go get a package, and 4 shots you and your friends are getting on a plane to Vegas. Espolon Tequila, the official tequila of Greenfield's Finest podcast. Hey, what's going on, everybody? If you're sitting down right now and you're listening to the podcast or watching the podcast, you probably want to order a pizza. And if you do, make sure you order from Capizzuto's Pizza, the official pizza of the Greenfield's Finest podcast, located at 422 Greenfield Avenue, phone number 412-521-6570. Mention Greenfield's Finest podcast whenever you call. Oh, man, I don't know if you guys have ever felt like this, but I woke up this morning and my toilet's running. I can't get it to stop running. My water bill last month was double. I didn't know what to do. Thank goodness for Niscatch Plumbing. I called them, they were there right away and took care of the problem, and it didn't cost me hardly anything. They're registered master plumbers and fully insured. That's Niscatch Plumbing. Phone number 412-337-4047. 412-337-4047. 952-622-4747. Thank you, Niscatch Plumbing. Hey, what's going on, everybody? If you're like me, you probably have appliances in your house. TVs, ovens, dishwashers, microwaves, all types of stuff. That shit's going to break. And when it does, make sure you call Primetime Appliance, 412-896-1395. They deal with all insurance and warranty companies. They do all the work. All you have to do is call 412-896-1395. Primetime Appliance. Give them a call. I don't know about you, but I ain't got time to be packing boxes and moving stuff all the way around the tri-state area. I just don't got time for it. But I gotta move. What am I supposed to do? Thank goodness I found out about Miracle Movers. Fully bonded and insured, serving the Tri-County area. And they go long and short distance. I just found out they do commercial delivery too. That's Miracle Movers at 412-419-2620. 412-419-2620. And tell them Z-Bird sent you. Hey, what's going on, everybody? It looks like spring's right around the corner and them construction projects are popping up. Well, make sure you call Allen Construction, 412-954-8337. Licensed, insured, fully bonded, and they've been around for over 65 years. Make sure you call Allen Construction, 412-954-8337. Get the job done right. Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Greenfield's Finest Podcast, and we're about to break into what's grinding our gears. Kick it off with our number one gear grinder, Johnny the Cheek Buster Rosaldo. Johnny, what's grinding them gears?
All right, for some reason, I'm like curious, why are like all the manholes on the roads like centered right where like a wheel has to drive over?
That's a good point.
You know what I mean? And then they sink, and then it like
Either they're too high or they're too low.
high or they're too low, or you try to avoid them and almost sideswipe a car. Like,
Are you talking about Browns Hill Road especially?
Browns Hill Road especially, but it's like all over. Like, why couldn't they just design it to be directly in the middle of the lane?
Right, when you had that map drawn up.
What's
like,
the what's the
there's
difference?
a yellow line.
Right.
Let's put it there.
Well, they put it like where you can't avoid it.
Right.
Like on Browns Hill Road, you literally, if you're on the right lane, you're hitting every fucking
You have
car.
to, yeah. Either that or you got to hug that fucking curb and hope you don't get a flat tire.
That's dangerous. Here.
Dangerous, very
It's living
dangerous.
on the edge.
Yeah, it's pushing it.
Yeah, but that does
Well,
suck.
city planners suck, John.
That's
Yeah, they do.
Thanks for that
Definitely
input,
do,
Jack.
Sorry, I was looking up for my grinder. You guys are looking at me like you wanted me to talk, and I really didn't have nothing there. I had to find I got my grinder.
That's a good one, that was all. I can relate to that. Dr. Schultz, what's grinding them gears?
All right, so I'm not a huge gambler, you know what I mean? But I'm a fan of, you know,
Talk about gambling a decent amount on here.
I mean, right, but I tell myself I'm not a big gambler. So I got a $100 gift card for FanDuel. You know, that game on fucking gift card.
They gave it
That's
to
a
you?
good present.
Oh, no, I bought it for myself. So, they had the fucking Italy-England Euro Cup game. You know, I'm an Italian guy. I like a little bit of football, as they call it. But so I'm watching. I want to throw a couple ducats on it. I get this card. I can't redeem it. You know, they're telling me transaction failed. I'm trying different amounts. Credit card, this, blah, 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 all that. Call them. Call FanDuel. They're like, okay, well, you have to talk to the people that have the card. I call them. Well, you have to talk to FanDuel.
It's very hard. Like, dude, I had a major issue getting money in a family.
Like, bro, they're like, well, did you register your card? Oh, well, guess what? Did you buy your card or was it gifted to you? I'm like, well, I bought it. And they're like, oh, well, we have to send you to another branch or whatever.
Oh,
I'm
my
like,
God.
dude, the game starts in like an hour and a half, dude. I'm starting to catch a buzz. I'm getting a little angry. Like, what the fuck?
Let me bet my $100 on anything.
Right, yeah, like you I already gave you my money, dude. Just take it. Just take it.
Yeah.
That's all I want.
You know I'm gonna lose it.
If I win, I'm going to give it right back.
You can see my transaction history.
Yeah, it's
It
not
ain't
great.
Haven't had whisker on
I'm adding funds constantly.
Right? Like, why won't you take my money? And it just burns my ass. Like, dude, I just want to.
Did you get the bet in?
No.
They won too, right?
Yeah, they won.
Would
They
you have
won.
won? Would you have won the bet?
Of course, I would have taken Italy. I mean, no, I couldn't even put money in that. I didn't
But
even
you
look
would
at
have won the
lines.
bet you wanted, though, right?
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
Yeah, that's annoying. I had a
And it's
hell of
like,
a time.
why is it so hard for me to give you my money? I don't get it.
Yeah, it is. Like, I don't
It's
use
the
FanDuel.
it's the banks, man. Fucking
Yeah.
especially
But
First
the
National
thing
when it
is,
makes
like,
it a nightmare.
But I bought this gift card. You
Yeah,
know what I
that's
mean?
fucked
Yeah.
up.
And it's for like DraftKings, Parks Casino or some shit in FanDuel. And it's
Yeah.
like, okay, well, FanDuel, here you go. And they're like, oh, transaction denied, transaction declined, or whatever.
I hate when people always are pushing me to the third party. They
But then
they do that with like Peacock. They try to get me to watch it on Peacock when I have it. I don't want to watch Peacock. I have it on Bravo. I have Bravo. Put it on Bravo. I don't want to stream Peacock. Get Peacock the fuck out of here.
But it's
I had enough of Peacock.
It's just the thing, like, okay, I talk to these guys, they send me here, and then you guys tell me to go back to them. Like, okay, well, who? Just then give me my $100 back.
Yeah.
Plus my fucking, it's like $6 or whatever to
In
fucking
gas.
not well in stress. No, but to like activate the fucking card. You know what I mean? So FanDuel, piece of shit. GameDuel, even worse.
Nice. I got two. The one's real quick. Stubbing my toe. I stubbed my toe before I came in. It's the worst pain I ever experienced in my life.
So bad.
I literally thought like my foot was gonna fall off, and I'm like, but why is this table here?
And you just want to like when it happens, you just want to like quit the day.
I
like,
want
the
to
day-
cry.
Yeah,
I want to
you
cry.
wanna
You want to cry?
You
Yeah.
just
you
want
just
to
wanna
quit the
curl up.
day. Like the day's over. Like maybe today, tomorrow will be better.
You should have stayed.
Probably not. You know, like it's just pain.
But the worst sidekick to that is when you do it, and then like your girlfriend goes, "What's the matter?"
Like you.
And she sees me like in agonizing pain, like sort of leaning over, staring at my toe, like waiting for blood to come out of the sock. I'm like, I stubbed my toe. She's like, yeah, be careful.
The worst is like if you
Like
do it in
that-
the middle of the night.
Yeah.
Like,
oh yeah.
Oh, what happened? Like, you know what happened? I kicked the
That
fucking leg
dresser's
of the
been
bed.
there for
Yeah.
years.
Right. Or you're like, yeah, you just gotta be. I'm like, thank you.
You better
Thank-
be careful to
thank-
see what you say next
thank,
time.
Thank you very little. But my other gear grinder is Dunkin' Donuts on Browns Hill Road is completely out of fucking control.
It's too busy.
They're
Way too
not
busy.
So I go up there to get my hair cut at Great Clips, and now I like to go to Brewster's, all in the same plaza. Because Dunkin' Donuts doesn't allow people to go in, the line literally wraps around.
They manipulate the whole fucking.
They take up the whole parking.
yeah, it's crazy.
So like I'll go in, get my hair cut, and then I literally gotta back up and get in the line for Dunkin' Donuts, like their drive-through line that starts in front of Dunkin' Donuts, and wait for like 5 or 6 cars to go.
It's nuts.
And people just aren't like paying attention.
Yeah, if people don't like have like correct protocol on that,
Yeah.
they'll be blocking you, and then somebody tries to go in the one way.
Yeah, it's
It's a nightmare.
Dude, they had it out to the fucking street.
They
one day.
need to-
Like,
they
you
need
gotta
to
be
change
kidding me.
that.
someone's got to get up there and take control.
They got to let them go back in the store
the Stanley Cup guy.
yeah, why the fuck can't they go?
because they don't have enough employees.
It's donuts.
I don't.
You're not making a
Doesn't make
fucking
sense.
dinner.
that is why, because then like they need people to work the register up front, and now they're using those people to do the drive-through and just grabbing the donuts and stuff. If they would need 2 more employees, they said, because I did ask, because I went to them
yeah.
like, how come the front of you? I'm like, we need 2 more employees at all times. I'm like, And
What's
they-
the world coming to?
Well, the thing is, if they did open it one day, the next day it might not be
Keeping
open.
that labor low. That's what I'm talking about. People that are milking this unemployment, they think they're going to go back to these jobs. Like
They're
these
gone.
These businesses are going to figure out ways to do it
No, I just
one
don't
way
need
or the
somebody.
other. And so do I.
Duncan,
Yeah, call me.
Yeah, if you want a job, DM me.
Yeah, right.
Like,
Everybody here needs somebody to work
For real, if you're halfway normal and you need a job, fucking hit me up.
if you can drive a Rascal semi-fast, and we can put blades on the bottom cars, all
Right,
right?
yeah. If you could get to work,
Yeah.
I will fucking hire
If you have a pulse,
And if you're asking yourself like, hey, am I normal? Like,
It doesn't matter.
You're good enough.
yeah, you're probably all right.
You'll do.
Yeah.
Money line.
They're filming fucking movies all over my fucking apartment.
What's going on?
They
down there?
they pretty much they shut the South Side down yesterday. It would they're filming a series, The League of Their Own.
I heard a little bit about this.
Yeah, League of Their Own's a major flick.
Great flick.
Ron Swanson from Parks and Rec is playing Tom Hanks's character.
The coach.
Yeah, so that's pretty good. Swanson's a good
Yeah.
actor. So I stayed up in North Hills in the night before, and I came home, and I seen them like putting cones out, but I didn't really look. I didn't pay much attention to it. And I come down, and like Southside is completely shut down. I'm like, dude, what the fuck's going on? Had to like fucking park miles away again, but they literally just they took up every parking spot. They fucked over all these businesses, and they're like, well, it's just one day. Like, all right, well, like, I don't know, wet my beak.
Yeah.
Right.
I
you,
mean,
think,
like,
you think they kick some cheddar to everybody for shutting the business down?
So I asked the bodega dude. I'm like, they hit you up and say they were doing this. Like, yeah, they said us something a couple weeks ago. I should have asked them. They give you a couple $100 or some shit to
they
like
had
fuck.
to.
Because I mean, like Starbucks was still open, but you couldn't get down there unless you like lived there. It was like cool because like I was on a movie set yesterday for like a while because like the whole street was shut down. So like Like I was just like walking the bodega and I heard rolling. You know, what I mean, I like took a look and
Do you think you might be in it?
No,
You ready for your close up, Mr. Welsh?
What setting with Southside?
So they were using. There's a auto body shop with like looks really old. They have a really old sign. So they have some really old cars like in the back, like 50s and shit like that.
I drove through there and they had like it looked like made it like a butcher shop with like all kind of shit with like old prices.
And then they
on
had
shit.
there's a market like down the street a little bit, and they put like a fruit stand in front of it. They made it look. It's not hard to make.
Right.
You get you get one older looking building, you can make it look like something.
Well, all the ours old buildings down there.
But I heard. So I'm like, I poked my head out. I was out on my balcony, and fucking people were coming down and like check it out and shit like that. And I just heard some yinzer fucking went walking by, and he looks and he must be that new Space Jam. Like, dude, is that like the only movie you know, or it's getting made? Like, there's nowhere close. No, it's not, buddy. The new Space Jam is made, and it's coming out next weekend.
Yeah, but it's in the future.
Yeah,
this is in the past.
Yeah, these cars. It must be that new Space Jam. And I'm like, Jesus Christ.
You're right. It is.
It's the new Space Jam, buddy. But yeah, they just fucked over the parking. And then I got a ticket. Like, and then I was the meter maids had enough nerve to like still be out like first thing in the morning. So like you have the app, you know what I mean, you can put it on there. So I did. I knew I wasn't leaving until a little later today. So like it was like 9:30 and I like loaded my meter up. I got a fucking ticket at 9:15. Like, dude, there was nowhere in the world to park. You're really gonna bust balls like that? Like, everybody knows I'm not a ticket fighter. I'm just gonna take it in my ass here. But like I have a real beef here. I think.
You're gonna be thinking about it like 2 months from now. Like, I can't believe it.
Yeah, you're take every parking spot away in the south side, and then have the nerve to fucking ticket the minute you pull those cones. That's fucking crazy. Thanks a lot, Bill Peduto. Dickbag.
Well, on that note, folks, we're gonna take a quick commercial break and we'll be right back to wrap up Greenfield's Finest Podcast. If you're like me, I bet you have the same opinion. Are you sick and tired of smoking hot chicks and delicious chicken wings? Well, I know I am. So if you are too, make sure you stay away from bootleggers over in Oakland at 403 Semple Street. Because all it is delicious chicken wings, cheap drinks, and smoking hot bartenders. That's bootleggers at 403 Semple Street over in Oakland. Over and out. Are you in the market right now for buying a house? Maybe in the market for selling a house. Have you heard about Carlson & Associates Real Estate Services? If you haven't, maybe you should check them out. They're located right here locally in Pittsburgh at 106 South 18th Street in Southside. A lot of people think that they only service the Southside, but that's not true. They handle all the Pittsburgh area, and they also handle property management too. So if you're looking for a good real estate company that's locally owned and locally ran, call Carlson & Associates Real Estate Services at 412-431-1718. That's 412-431-1718. And tell them Z-Bird sent you. Hey, what's going on, everybody? Are you sick of your general contractor having sex with your wife? Well, I was too, and that's when I found out about Schaefer Inc. Schaefer Inc.'s primary goal is to deliver unbeatable quality for all your construction needs. They aim to firstly be a company principle-driven, and to achieve this, the importance is ethical business practices. That includes great work and not having sex with your wife. Please check out Schaefer Inc. for all your contracting needs. Give them a call at 412-915-1694. That's 412-915-1694. Hey, what's going on, everybody? I don't know if you've ever had a problem like me, but if you've ever stuck your dick in a light socket, you're probably going to need an electrician. Well, good thing Greenfield's Finest Podcast has Plug Electric as our official electricians of the Greenfield Finest Podcast. If you're looking for a good electrician, contact Plug Electric. Ask for Vance Hall. Phone number 412-298-6770. That's 412-298-6770. And stop sticking your dick in the light socket. Hey, what's going on, everybody? If you're having car problems right now, there's not really too many places to go that you can trust. One place you can is Meineke Car Care Center, located at 4103 Kennywood Boulevard, West Mifflin. They handle everything, not just oil changes, but brakes, maintenance, everything. So if you have car trouble and you need help, make sure you call Meineke Car Care Center, 4103 Kennywood Boulevard, West Mifflin. Phone number 412-451-8968, and ask for Arthur. Hey, if you're looking for a fun night out in the South Side and you don't want to get punched in the face, check out Finn McCool's at 1501 Carson Street. Go there, have a good time, and don't get punched in the face. Finn McCool's, 1501 Carson Street, and tell them Z-Bird sent you. Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Greenfield Finance Podcast. Real quick before we wrap up the show, don't forget, this Saturday night, Comtra Theater, 7:30, we'll be there. I'll be headlining. Joey Welsh will be there with me and Marcus Cox. Get your tickets online. We posted it all over the place. If you want to, check on Instagram. We put it in our bio. It's on Twitter. It's on Facebook. You can also buy tickets through ComtraTheater.com. But
If you need a ride, hit up Z-Bird. He'll ride you out there.
Why don't
Right,
you never tell anybody I'm hosting it?
and Anthony Shoy's hosting. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to. I forgot.
Oh, he's been talking all these old big dick headliner.
Big dick headliner.
Big dick headliner.
Fucking
He
gives
ain't
a shit
about
trying to
anybody
mention
else.
anybody else.
I'm a real piece of
He's
shit.
the funny man. You guys just warm up the crowd.
Yeah. That's cool,
You
man.
guys are the clowns. Go fucking dance.
Yeah, he was like, dance monkey.
Now the
dance.
joke. Now the joke man's coming.
Fuck, man. I don't even get a credit.
Come on, dog. You know I got you. You're on the flyer, man. You made the flyer. Oh, what do you got, Jax? We can get the fuck out of here.
If you were a transformer, what vehicle would you turn into? So Transformers start as like a fucking a truck or whatever.
Yeah. A Pat Boss, dude.
You think? Yeah.
Yeah, I like not the extended one with the slinky middle.
Yeah, I hate the slinky metal.
Yeah,
worst
just a
idea.
regular Pat Boss so I could help people out. Get them to the methadone clinic, you know what I mean?
Quicker. Yeah. I think I would be a boat. You know what I mean? Because
I
What
take
kind of boat, though? That's broad there. What kind of boat you talking? You talking a yacht? You talking a dinghy?
No, I'm thinking like not like a yacht. I'm thinking like one of those nice little speedboats that have like the sweet speakers on them that all the
Yeah.
babes hang out on. You know what I mean? Yeah, like one of those sick.
Salt life.
Yeah, one of those like fucking $300,000 boats. I'd fucking turn into that guy.
That's pretty good.
You just ride around with a bunch of babes until it's time to fight some crime. I'll take that.
Yeah, that's way better than Pat Boss. I think
I was saying my answer sucks now. Dude.
I'm like, dude, me being a jet ski enthusiast, I would definitely take this answer back and become a jet ski. You know what I mean? I need no one to cruise with me. I'll cruise myself. You know what I mean?
Man,
Hang out.
your own ship.
Yeah, dude, just do whatever I want.
And then we'd be on the river together, so we could be a team.
Yeah, exactly.
And
Some
they fighting
ship breaks
crime
out.
together.
Yeah, Shuley's boat party gets out of control. Not today, you ain't.
No,
Wrong today, boy.
yeah, we'd be like fucking what's the dude in what's the Pittsburgh boat movie?
Striking distance.
Yeah, Bruce
Willis.
Willis. Yeah, we'd be like we could fucking
And
be
Sarah
like,
Jessica Parker.
That's when she was still attractive.
yeah.
Before her head fell off.
Yeah.
They sewed it back on.
You guys got anything?
I'd be like a fighter jet.
Oh, dude, I was gonna say a
good one.
PJ.
That's a
dude.
pretty
Yeah,
cool
that's a good
private
one,
jet.
too.
I don't want to. I'm a lover, not a fighter.
Nah, I want a little missile action. Just in case I need it.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Sidewinder.
Yeah, I mean, you're gonna be out there. You might have to fight crime.
You know what I mean?
See, when you said the boat thing, I was thinking PJ, just like a Hooters plane. You know what I mean? Like, fuck a Coos cruise.
Coos flight.
The Coos fly. We're jetting. We're jet setting.
Yeah. Man, we'd be pretty cool, man. We have fucking jet skis, pirate jets, fucking
Hey,
sweet ass
crime,
fucking
crime
speedboats.
would win, but we'd have a hell of a
Yeah, they'd never get us to show up to the crime.
Be all fucked up. They'd be like the fucking
Be like-
Hooters plane crash.
hungover.
Hancock.
Hooters plane's fucking in Colorado covered in snow.
I
All
fucking
coked
dude,
out of its tree.
Yeah, I don't think she's gonna make her.
Yeah, we were pulling all nighter.
I love Hancock.
I've never
Oh,
seen it.
the drunk superhero Will Smith.
Yeah, it's great.
I kind of emulate him. I'm not
Yeah,
a
'cause-
superhero, but I enjoy his,
you do-
his
fucked up.
antics.
You got
Finish
half of it
concrete.
down.
Yeah, you're good.
All right.
You're an alcoholic concrete finisher. It's the same exact thing.
What's the difference? Listen, I don't see one.
I don't.
If money wasn't a concern, where would you live? What would you do? And what would your lifestyle look like?
Oh man, it's
I'll-
God,
yeah,
what do
I'll
got?
give you a little time because I do have an answer. So ever since that match last week, I've been like obsessed with like fucking like I want to go to like Montana. I want to like I think I'd have a fucking sweet time in Montana. There's like sweet whitewater rafting,
Dude,
sweet golf
my
courses,
parents love Montana.
sweet like ski. I'd fucking start snowboarding again.
Montana's a big sky country there, baby. That's a
Yeah,
beautiful state.
I think if I was super rich, like and like didn't have to worry about money, I would definitely have some type of major
Like a
ranch out
ranch. I
there.
was gonna say
Not
ranch.
like-
You gotta be a
back
ranch.
to back to Bruce Willis, like like a Yellowstone, but like I wouldn't do all the work. I would have people. I check in like,
What are we
hey,
peasants?
like how are the horses looking? Okay, good.
Yeah, he's a beaut.
Yeah, now I'm time to go golf.
Yeah,
So,
right.
keep them shiny. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I don't know. Ever since I seen that fucking match and that course, man, that course was so nice with the backdrop and shit like that. So I think it'd be a lot of golf, it'd be a lot of boating, and I think I'd have a pretty fun life.
Yeah, that'd be a sweet life,
Yeah.
dude. Who's
I'd live on the beach.
yeah.
100%. If beach, golf course nearby, but I'd be living salt life.
Oh yeah, dude. So that's what I was gonna say. Like somewhere like the Mediterranean, where you have like you're on an island or whatever, but then you have like the mountains, like cliffs right at the shore. So you get the best
not
of both
bad.
worlds. You know, they have nude beaches. That's pretty cool.
You could take me
Yeah.
to Florida. I don't give a shit. Just
Right. Dude, some
you
beaches
could take
in
me to
Florida-
Ocean
I'll
City,
go to 3
Maryland, and
Mile
pop my
Island.
ass there.
Yeah.
Neville Island, yeah.
Oh,
Dude, I'm like, dude, I'll go to Skinwalker Ranch. Live out here with the aliens.
I had a job on Neville Island, and it was on my second day, and this old guy just comes up to me. He was like, "What did you do that end up here?" I was like, "Oh, my buddy got me a job. Like, it was a decent gig." And he was like, "No, but like, what did you do in life to fuck up that you had to end up here?" I was like, "Nothing yet, sir."
Every time you
And
cross that
and
bridge,
he was like, once you cross that bridge, you never cross again. And I was like, I'm gonna quit.
yeah.
I quit like a week later because it was looking back on it, good advice.
I've worked
There-
on Neville
there-
Island. It's a
yeah.
different.
There was a
world.
breed. He
It's a
said
different
you really
world.
had to ruin your life if you ended up
There's
across this bridge.
There's a gas station on
Like,
each
this is
side
a
of the
union.
island.
It's a union job, sir.
I've been here since I was 18 years
Look at me.
old.
I'm 35.
Yeah.
I look like I'm 162.
He scared the shit out of me.
I'm married to a piece of asbestos. she's down under the stairwell. I fuck her twice a week.
Oh,
Oh.
he looked like he fucked with
Cancer and a prick. Oh man, I think that's all we got time for today, folks. Well, everybody, thanks for tuning in this week. We had a great episode. Remember the Comedy Show this Saturday at Comtra Theater. Also, please make sure to hit the like and subscribe button. And remember, everybody, Greenfield loves you, and we're out.